Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. And yes, things have calmed down a bit. I actually got a chance to go out to lunch with Joe the lawyer today. You know what we were discussing. But um, I was actually able to get away from my desk, although certainly after getting back to my desk, of course, the phone calls and the PMs continued. In any case, this is from earlier today. This was up on the Defend the OGL Discord server. I will put a link in the show notes. It's a good server to be on. It's got good news, good instructions. Uh, so, this is from TAT. I believe he is the admin of the server. Last night I spoke to Brian Lewis, the attorney that originally led the drafting of the OGL 1.0. That's 2 decades ago plus. As an employee of Wizards of the Coast, who was very supportive of the opposition to the changes. Today I received the following email from him, directed to me and numerous other studios and interested parties. He asked me to share. I have edited only to include hyperlinks that do not survive copy and pasting. Our firm believes that it's crucial to our industry that it have an agnostic open source style license that provides designers and publishers clarity on what they can readily use from a publisher's game without having to pay lawyers to research or defend that use. The mere threat that the OGL, a tool that has widely been perceived as working toward that goal, could be unilaterally modified or withdrawn, cast a thrilling specter of doubt and uncertainty on the gaming industry. As the person that came up with the legal framework behind the OGL, and as an invested custodian of our industry, I feel a powerful desire to drive a project to create the Open RPG license, which is envisioned as a truly independent open source license of the kind that did not exist in 1996 when I started conceiving this. Ultimately, this needs to be in the hands of a recognized and respected open source community hub that functions like Linux. Today, we would like to announce this effort and create a hub for socializing and refining the Open RPG license. I am hoping that you can help by letting me know if you support this, and if so, if you would be willing to share a message on your social media platforms roughly along the following lines. Excuse me. Effectively, that's what I'm doing right now, folks. I believe our industry needs a new open RPG license that will be system and publisher independent. My friends at Azora Law, Open RPG at azoralaw.com, an intellectual property law firm that represents several game publishers, came up with the legal framework of the original OGL over 20 years ago. I trust and support them in shepherding a broad effort to create an agnostic, open source style license that provides designers and publishers clarity on what they can use from a participating publisher's game without having to pay lawyers to research or defend it. They will also find an appropriate independent nonprofit home for a new open RPG license. If you are an interested publisher or designer, I encourage you to join the effort and provide input and feedback on drafts of this license. And please sign up using this form. Look at the email, https://email.paizo.com, and a bunch of random stuff. I will include that link for you for your reference. But not only that, I will show you what the page looks like because I went to the page. So hold on. This is the page. This is what you will see when you go there. Open RPG license if you're a game publisher. Please fill out the form below and we'll be in contact shortly to let you know the next steps in the creation and review process of the Open RPG license. Make sure you click the box below that adds you to the mailing list. This website is hosted by Paizo. So if you wanted to know where Paizo stood, and I haven't seen public statements, this could be considered a public statement of sorts, I guess. So I'm going to sign up for this. I am a publisher, un poquito publisher, a small publisher, but a publisher nonetheless. And everything I have up on drive through, if 1.0 gets revoked and they say you have 0 days to remove your shit, I'm going to have to remove my shit. And as I've been saying, Wizards of the Coast is not your friend. Wizards of the Coast is a, I hate to sound like this, it's a greedy corporation looking to make sure they get the numbers that Hasbro wants. They've got to make the numbers that Hasbro wants and needs. And you are not part of that equation. You as the consumer, you as the publisher, you as the creator, you as a freelancer, they're gonna piss on you and tell you it's raining. They are doing that already. What? You don't think we're offering a great contract? This license is awesome. Come on. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be making money anyway. So what do you care if you're losing 25% on your uh, income? So your actual money coming in, not your profits. What do you care if you're losing 25% over 750,000? Well, so that's okay. You don't really need to eat, do you? Because it'd be one thing if it was all right over cost. It's like, all right. So what are your profits this year? Oh, our profits are you made $900,000 in profits. Oh, we're going to tax your profits over 750,000. That's what when the tax man comes for you, right? You can do the donations like deductions for cost. There's none of that shit with the coast. As I've said on other episodes of this, I won't say it again. Ask a friend. They'll tell you what I've been saying. It isn't pleasant, but they don't mean it to be pleasant. Now, do I think that Paizo should be the one taking these reins? I would like to see a coalition of publishers involved in this. I don't want to see one company in charge of this shit like we've already seen. Everybody can mean the best intents right now. And then 22 years later, one fucking jackass can find a rules lawyer. That's what we're seeing right now, right? We're seeing rules lawyering. We complain about rules lawyers at the tables. Wizards of the Coast did the ultimate rules lawyering. It's like, oh my God, I found a way around this. It only took 22 years. Yes, a nonprofit, a 501, what's it?
C3.
C3. Thank you, Rach. I should know this from all the investigations and coverage I did of the Gygax Memorial Fund, but that's been a bit slow. Folks, if you're a publisher of any sort of gaming material, get involved. Let them know you support. Getting involved could be what we need. All right. So, on that note, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice. Roll them well. I will be back as I record this in about half an hour to do a live stream. Bad Mike. Dun, dun, dun. Gary Oliver. Dun, dun, dun. North Texas RPG Con 2023, announcing some of the special guests. And I'm sure there'll be some more talk on the 1.1 OGL. It's like a wrestling match from the old days. You just can't knock it out. All right, folks. I will catch you later. God bless.